Hiya, we are on planks. First thing is we're going to set the arms. So shoulders over your wrists. Center finger, please, points forward. And this is really important to get this set because otherwise we get a lot of tension coming down into the wrists. So that elbow, you'll see there, doesn't want to flick forward. I have to work super hard on my left arm to not let that happen. So I spiral it out, spiral it in. So the upper arm spiral out, the inner arm spiral in, which gives you pressure on the thumb. When you set up hands and knees, please shoulder over wrist, hip over knee. Hands are as wide as the body, knees are directly underneath your bum bones, and we're just going to set that shoulder first. And then head goes forward, sit bones go back, and in the middle we're just going to let the belly fall out on an inhale. So you're going to see mine, I can really let mine go. And then the exhale pulls it up and in. The goal here is not to let the lower back move, so the spine stays still. It literally is just a lift and lower of the abdominal muscles, which is what we want in our planks. So this is a really great place to practice that. And to keep the length. The length is massively important in life. To be honest with you, it opens up the space in the spine, gives the discs some breathing area. Now move your hands forward, tuck your toes under, still the feet are 4 or 5 inches apart, hands still shoulder, and there's my plank now. Care. Please don't go over the top in a upper back arch or a tail tuck. You don't really need to squeeze your butt here. Lift up through the underneath, through the belly, head push forward, heels push back. Now we inhale, the knees come down, exhale, lift the core, go back into your plank. This is just a way to really figure out where your body is. Other possibilities, you're going to sag. Okay, not good. Please lift, length, long line, head reach forward, heels go back, abdominals vroom, up in the middle. And long, long, long legs as well. Really push the kneecap up and open through the back of the knees. Okay, hold it for a moment and then you'll lift one leg and down. Now the goal here is don't wiggle it. Our aim is to keep our cup of tea or coffee balanced on the hips so you're not dropping the hip. So when you lift one leg up, I tend to rock a wee bit when I lift my right leg. Interesting. So you lift and you go, it might be because I'm looking at the camera there. So as you lift the leg, you rock backwards and then you come forward. And then we add a double pulse. Great move to stretch the back of the supporting ankle. Challenges through your balance, through your hips. I do drop on my hip. I'm sorry for that. I'm glad I've seen it. That's something for me to work on. Okay, it's a big move. If you've got the shoulder set, the wrists won't take it. Give them a shake out if it does. Now we're going to flip it over into leg pull up or reverse plank. You might know this as well. So hands, please, they can point forward, sideways or backwards. You're going to base that on your shoulders. You'll see mine go out to the sides to kind of east and west. Now head position. This is not a big back bend. The core is still on. The head doesn't just drop back. I'm actually going to say looking at my toes, which are getting a suntan right now. Whoop, not that. Okay, please stay looking down. Zip it up. Then all we're going to do is lift and lower. So it's the back body now we're working on. So the front is still on. Push down into the heels, lift up. It's the underneath butt muscles that are going to connect, especially if you can drag your heels back. And then the challenge starts again on this move when we start to lift the leg. So we lift it up and down. Just a single leg to start, or a single lift to start off with. Again, you can see your hips here. So have a look at them and go, oi, stay still. So how much more do you have to work and where do you have to work to not let your hip joint rock and roll and move about all over the place? Super challenging moves, great for stability. Whoo. Okay, big line, big length, front back body. Great job and see you again soon. Thanks.